I'm Karen Elgersma.
And I'm Jen Muranetz.
And we're here at the Apple Box, right here in Vic West.
Cooking with some local food.
And you're watching Go Island on Shaw TV. On today's show, the 411 on green roofs and a new First Nations exhibit at the Greater Victoria Art Gallery. And we find out the history behind the Visitors Center. All that and more on Go Island.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network.
I am so glad and honored that you joined us here on Go Island today. Why? Because we have a very special edition of Go today. Because my dear friend and colleague, Jen Muranetz, is co-hosting with me for the very last time. Because Jen, the very talented, extraordinary VJ, is going to Vancouver to work with Go Vancouver.
Yes, I am. So this is my last week here with you guys. I'm gonna cry a little bit here.
I know, I am. I'm serious. I've got a lump. I'm gonna have to get through the show without crying. Jen is so talented. She can shoot, she can edit. She's an incredible scripter and writer, storyteller. But you know what? We're gonna take all her awesome Vancouver stories and air them on Go Island. So don't worry, we'll still see you, but we're gonna miss you dearly.
Oh, I'm gonna miss you guys too, but it's still the Shaw family, and I'll send all my stories to you guys so you can still see them.
And why Jen is here isn't just because it's her last day, but we share a passion for local farm food.
Love it.
And good food. So where are we today? We are at the Apple Box with Krista. Hi,
Karen.
Krista, I have to say that when I hear about entrepreneurs and visionaries like you, the hair on my arm, can you see the hair on my arms? It goes up because you are changing the world one zucchini at a time.
Thank
you. Your vision for what you're doing is so extraordinary because it's a win for everyone.
Absolutely.
Tell us who the Apple Box is.
The Apple Box, essentially, we're local ingredients, farm fresh frozen meals to go. So I have taken my concept of being a busy mom, doing a lot of batch cooking, and turning it into a business that supports local farms, builds local jobs, and supports our local community center.
And where do you get your recipes from, Krista?
My great granny Tootie, as well as my mom. We draw from a lot of different family recipes. My coworker Alexis here, she brings her vegetarian touch to the table too. So we have a really diverse menu that is just full of awesome recipes.
Jen, what do you think?
I think that everything on here sounds absolutely delicious. My mouth is watering right now.
For the most part, everything on our menu here is delicious. It's super easy to reheat, very fast, and yeah, just really good options for you.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. You know what else I'm excited about? The next story we're going to show you, because who put this together? Our very own talented VJ, Jen Muranetz. Jen, tell us about the next story we're going to.
The next story, one of my last ones you guys are going to see from Victoria. Green roofs, they're growing in this country. You're seeing them all over buildings now. But where do those plants come from? In this next story, I head up to Shawnigan Lake to find out.
Thanks for that story, Jen Muranetz. Now, if you've just joined us, we are here in Vic West at the Apple Box, a place that takes the food from farm to kitchen and then to your table. They make a farm fresh, home cooked meal and then freeze it so that you can go home and like throw flour all over you and mess up the kitchen, and then when your loved ones come home, go, I made this shepherd's pie for you. I'm also co-hosting with my dear friend and very talented colleague, Jen Muranetz, because it's her last day with us at Shaw TV in Vancouver Island. She is moving to Vancouver to work for Shaw Go Vancouver. So we'll still see her on TV, but we are going to miss you.
Yeah,
we're going to miss you.
miss you guys too.
Absolutely. So Jen, what do you think? Would you buy this box of food?
Well, you know me, I love local food. Started my own garden. I always shop at farmers markets where I can, so I would 100% buy these. They're super affordable, it seems like, for the product you're getting. And I love how it comes from your grandmother's recipes.
Yeah, I can show you guys my cookbook. It originated in 1919, and I received it as a Christmas gift last Christmas. So it's been a little bit of an inspiration to start this business and something that I can add to it. So essentially
Can I just stop and say, what a great Christmas gift. You got your
beautiful.
grandmother's 1919 cookbook?
Yes, yeah, my mother-in-law gave it to me. She's so thoughtful, and she just knew, she's been treasuring it herself for all this time, and she knew it was just the perfect time to pass it on, and it truly was, and it's just sparked this whole whirlwind business adventure as well. So.
That's just a beautiful story.
Yeah.
Tell us, when people buy the Apple Box, what do they get?
Okay, so we have items that you can just pick up at our storefront 4 days a week. And then we also have a food box that consists of entrees, sides, and desserts. So essentially you prepay for the month and then you just simply pick up on Thursday or Friday. We're really flexible. We're here to make your life easier. So you pick up once a month a selection of the entrees, sides, and desserts.
Of course, Thanksgiving's coming up, isn't it, Jen? And they have a great program, don't they?
Awesome program that has to do with connecting people with local food, local chicken, and helping a family in need. Can you tell our viewers all about it?
Absolutely. So we are doing a Thanksgiving roasted chicken dinner. It is a pre-order situation, so you pre-order for your Thanksgiving dinner, and it will consist of a roasted chicken and a couple sides. The cost is going to be $50, and every 5 dinners that we sell, we're going to donate a dinner to a family in need. A big full, some of our also frozen entrees and what have you as well. And we have a long list of about 50 plus people already that are in need this Thanksgiving. So just as a way to give back to the community and show our appreciation.
There's so many opportunities with something like that, because you can remove the guilt of cooking dinner. Take that guilt, because you are actually supporting a family in need by not cooking. By taking a night off, Mom. How about that idea, right? Love it. Now, as we talk about Thanksgiving, we are very sad to say that summer is truly almost over. But our very last, Arbutus RV Big Summer will remind you that there's still just a little more summer you can sneak in. I wish you could smell what we can smell right now. We're at the Apple Box in the kitchen at Vic West Community Center, where they are cooking recipes using local farm food and recipes from your great-grandmother's cookbook.
Yeah.
Krista, what does this cookbook mean to you?
Oh, just everything. My passions are my family and food, so this is just the most awesome mix of the two.
Now, what are you guys making today that's from this recipe book from 1919?
Today we're doing our macaroni and cheese, so we're doing a classic macaroni and cheese as well as a gluten-free macaroni and cheese. And we are following my great-granny Tootie's cheese sauce, as well as adding our own little twists with the farm fresh deal. So we add roasted local squash, shredded zucchini and carrot, and try and get those like secret vegetables hidden in there.
Oh yeah. Now look at some of the jewels. Look at this,
I
Jen.
know. This is actually, you can't quite see it. It's cut off a bit, but this is from 1950 something.
We are going to get right into the cooking part of the Apple Box here. We're going to help Krista cook up some mac and cheese. I love mac and cheese. Mac and cheese helps me when I'm sad, I'm just saying. But we have to take a really quick break, but please stay with us, because when we come back, the Art Gallery of Greater Victoria has a new exhibit that you are going to want to hear about. It's so cool. Thanks for that story, Sucheta. I can't believe how many people I talk to every day who still have never gone to the Art Gallery of Greater Victoria. It is such a gem. Have you been there?
Oh, I've been there. It's so cute too, because there's the house there and the beautiful garden. It's not like a contemporary art gallery, but there's some contemporary art there now, so a good excuse to go check it out.
That's right. Put it on your to-do list this fall. Also put on your to-do list to check out the Apple Box, local farm fresh meals. Jen and I have put our aprons on because we've been helping cook up some mac and cheese here. And they really have options here for every diet.
Oh yes, there's gluten-free, there's vegan, there's dairy-free, there's so many options out there, no matter what your dietary restrictions are.
But one thing that it's not free of is flavor. And we're going to taste the mac and cheese sauce in just a minute, but we have to take a very short break, but go nowhere. When we come back, Danda Humphreys, one of my favorite historians, is going to share with us why that light is at the top of the Victoria Tourist Info Center. Very cool story. Mm-hmm. Oh told you.
Look at that.
See, Jen, if you're going to have one last kick at the can with co-hosting with me for Go Island, this is the way to do it.
Macaroni and cheese with squash.
Amazing. And all made with not only local farm food here at the Apple Box in Vic West, but made with love. I'm telling you, Krista, this little woman just mixing up the cheese sauce. It's amazing. Shall we try it?
Let's give it a shot.
This is the best part. Holy cow.
That's really good.
That is not only full of flavor, but any anxiety I've had today is completely gone into the mac and cheese now. I have been so comforted. That is crazy good.
And the texture of the squash really gives it this flavor that you're not really expecting.
That is dang fine.
Well,
I could just eat. I'll just take this with me.
There you go.
See you later.
What
What an amazing thing you're doing here, Krista, at the Apple Box. If you want more information, your website is actually, it's a fun little website, Krista.
Oh, thank you.
It's very pretty.
Thank you.
And you're on Facebook?
Yes, we're on Facebook as well. So follow us on Facebook for all of our daily deals and promotions and any updates that we might have.
Very fun. And Jen, I want to thank you so much. You're an extraordinarily talented VJ, writer, artist, and I am so sad to say goodbye to you, but I'm so excited for Vancouver because you are going to rock their world. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any thoughts, ideas, or feedback, or if you want us to have more Jen Muranetz stories on when she moves to Vancouver, you know where to find us. Facebook, Twitter, email us. Thanks for watching.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network. Men's Wardrobe by DG Bremner & Co. Menswear and accessories. Hair services provided by Salon J.